Hello. Hello. It's Amanda with Grammy's Craft Boutique. How is everyone? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday evening. I'm looking out the window. We still have snow on the ground. Just going to pull you guys up here. All right. Hi, Anna. How is it in Northeast Texas? Northeast. So you guys get cold sometimes, right? Hi, Rhea. Welcome, everybody. Hop in. Grammy's Craft Boutique. Grammy is at home because I'm a bad daughter and I didn't get the driveway cleared. Scott's been at work. This is his weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hi, Holly. Hi, Janet. Hi, Pat. Welcome. Hop on in. So he's been at work. We did get the snow cleared, but of course, here in the St. Louis area, we're in Illinois, just east of St. Louis, we had to have ice first because that's our thing apparently. And so there's a layer of ice in the driveway that needs broken up. And I didn't want Mom to come over and slip in the driveway. So she's not here. So it's just me. And I think Jack, you guys can you see Jack in the hallway? He's making sad face. Oh, it's warming up. You had ice for a couple of days. Ugh, ice. Snow is one thing, but ice is just blah. Holly will have snow until spring. Ugh. It's going to be muddy, right? My backyard is going to be a mud show after the snow starts to melt, and then I'm going to have muddy puppy paws. Yesterday, I finally got all my indoor Christmas decorations dusted off and packed away really nice and organized, and got the house clean. So that was my Saturday project. Chris says, nice and warm, no snow in South Dakota. What? What is happening? What is happening? We are so cold. It's cold and we've had ice and snow. And I keep trying to convince my family to move south because I'm a mama and daddy's girl. So I need the whole family to move together. I need my brother. I need my nephew. I need my husband. I need my parents. So, I mean, it has to be like a caravan. Everyone has to go. So, yeah. So Grammy stayed home because I did not want her slipping and falling in my driveway. That would make me feel so bad. So look at this. This bunny, it's just a bunny floor sitter. It's got a nice pedestal on it. I got this at Home last year, right after Easter. Hi, Maureen. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I got this right after Easter. It was $14.99, and I'm sure I got it half off. Pat, Landon is doing really well. Thank you. He's going to the doctor this week for another follow-up. His head is feeling better from where he got his concussion, and there have been no other incidents. We are keeping him, I don't want to say we're keeping him off of the computer, but I mean, you can't, right? I mean, the computer's our whole world. Hi, Mary. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. I mean, for all of us, I mean, if you're not on the computer, you're on your iPad, you're on your phone, we're all on a screen. So we're basically just making sure he takes breaks so it's not just constant. And we're going to get his eyes checked too. So So Grammy should be in the comments soon. She's probably busy with my grandma. Oh, Kat. Oh, I'm always jealous of Kat. She's been in the 60s in Sacramento Valley, going to be 72 on Wednesday. That sounds glorious. I was perusing cheapcaribbean.com today, and I told Scott, I said, I know we weren't going to do anything, we weren't going to have a reception or a honeymoon or anything, but I really want to go on a vacation, at least plan one and have one to look forward to. Maybe even like October or November, have a nice tropical trip before the holidays. So, oh, Grammy, why are you being quiet? Shh. Grammy is not supposed to be quiet. Hi, Kenitha. There's my friend from St. Louis. So this is what I wanted to work with today and show you guys. If you see something like this and you're like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, I mean, it's cute. He's wood, some kind of pressed wood. I mean, I wouldn't put it outside and let it get weathered on. It's kind of got like a barnwood look. It's on a nice wide pedestal, but he could use some cutening up with some florals, right? I'm not going to do anything. Isn't it cute, Lisa? I'm not going to do anything right now. He's got a little bow. It's a rustic bow and this tin welcome tag. I'm going to leave that. I might decide to change out and do something else with ribbon, but I really like this little hang tag. So, oh, Grammy was napping. She's so tired, you guys. She has so much between my grandma and my nephew and my dad. They have a lot of laundry at that house, and she's always going up and down the basement stairs, up and down, just like my camera. So I'll angle you down a little bit for this first part. So I cut a rectangular piece of foam that I'm going to put right here because I don't really want to cover up all of his little tail. I'm going to come up and out a little bit. I'm going to try to control myself because I have a history of going bonkers with greenery and florals on these little projects. So I'm going to try to control myself. I'm going to go over to my glue pot. I'm just going to put some glue, hot glue on the bottom and on the back. And it should sit real nice there on that pedestal. So I'm going to go over to my glue pot. It drives Grammy crazy that my glue pot is all the way over here. It's just, I don't always need it. And it's hard to, no matter how much room you have, you never have enough room, you know? So on the bottom and on the back, and I'm just going to give it a wiggle so it can get in all the little nooks and crannies there. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Oh, thanks for sharing, you guys. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot to us. We've had some stuff happen over the last year. In 2021, we had some things with people trying to get access to our business account and some different things that caused us to lose some of our reach on our Facebook. And so it's so appreciated when you guys share. So we've got our little block of foam there. Now we could go ahead and moss this, take some moss and go all the way around. But I usually wait until I get some of my greenery in to see how much I'm actually going to need. These carrots are on a nice long stem. They're from Hobby Lobby. And that was one of those nice tags that tear off really easily. And I do want some height and some color. So I was thinking about keeping these carrots together and just giving them a bend. And I kind of put a partial bend here just to see what kind of height I wanted. And I think I'm going to go right about there. Maybe about 5 inches down from the carrot. Get some glue. And I'm just going to place that slightly off center. And we have the carrots in. This is a white cherry blossom that we have in our shop. It's called Velvet Cherry Blossom. It's 18 inches and this is the cream color. This is one of those Real Touch. And I mean, this thing looks real. Catherine, your leg is healing so much better. See the leg doctor tomorrow. Hopefully you can start back up at work Sunday. Oh, good. But one of my little cherry blossoms tried to escape, so I have to glue it back on. You just have to find out where it tried to escape from. Where did you come from? Aha, found it. Is that right? No. That wasn't the right one. Is it this one? No. Come on, little cherry blossom. Where did you come from? You fell off somewhere. Ah, there it is. Found it. And we'll just get that one glued back on. Okay. I know, Kat, I have moved things around in this craft room so many times, and I don't know what my problem is, but I just can't get the perfect position for everything. So these cherry blossoms actually have 3 pieces. You could keep them together, which I guess we could actually do that. We could keep it together. But I've got some more pieces I want to add. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my longest piece. To come up here between the carrots. So I'm going to kind of get my length here. I got to go to breakfast this morning with my nephew and my brother. So that was nice. I love seeing my boys. Scott's at work this weekend. So I kind of have that one coming over a little bit between those 2 carrots, and these you can position differently. And I'm going to hold on to these other 2 pieces of cherry blossom because I want to bring in these 2 picks. I have these 2 adorable picks from Regency, and we actually are going to be getting some of these. They're adorable. They have little like almost like paper eggs. And I know, Grammy, when you're not here, I'm talking to myself and I'm lonely. Am I making you feel bad? But I didn't want you to come over and fall in the driveway, that's for sure. They have some florals, some greenery, some berries, and these eggs that look like fabric was Mod Podged onto the eggs. They're darling. And there's yellow and pink. I do have some of these coming in from Regency, and I am calling them tomorrow to find out when I can expect some of my spring items. So I'm fluffing out my pick. You want to touch every single piece. Make sure you're giving each piece some shape. But I actually am going to take off that egg and this one because I'm gonna bring some yellow. Well, I'll show you. This has a lot of yellow in it and some purple, and the other pick has more pink, but I want to kind of integrate the colors together. So yeah, these are they're really neat. Aren't they cute, Teresa? And I want to bring that in more from the side, like that. So I'm just going to take a little bit off of it at an angle, try to give it a sharp edge. And come in at this angle. And you want to hold your project while you're pushing in your stuff. And see how that brings some color in and kind of layers in with those cherry blossoms. Kind of gives it a little wildflower look. So I've saved a couple of those yellow eggs. And now here's the pink one. It looks like the little eggs were Mod Podged with some cute vintage fabric. And we had purchased some, but now we're waiting to get the ones that we ordered at Market in July, if you can believe that. We're still waiting on those. I'm just making sure everybody in the pick has some movements. I know, Catherine, isn't it fun? And I want to bring some movement down here, some forward. So we're going to go in from the side on this one. And I'm going to take one of the pink off of here so I can bring it in at the top. Kind of bring those colors together. And I always have to make sure my leaves are facing forward. No backs of leaves. Cut that at an angle. And then we're going to poke that into the side. So that gives you some movement forward as well. Oh, good. Teresa's hoping she's going to get to go live later. Now, remember, we kept a couple cherry blossoms and a couple of these eggs. But now we're going to open up our mixed greenery. And this is my favorite mixed greenery that I've ever found. I did find this at a shop, a vendor at market. It has lots of different elements. It has berries, it has fern, it has leaves. Some of them are like Real Touch, you know, that just amazing texture. And it comes apart in 4 substantial pieces. Okay, do you see how much greenery you get on this thing? And this one is in our shop. I think we have just a few left. Thanks, Teresa. I know, it's too quiet. And mark my words, when Scott gets home, it will not be quiet. He is a talker. He talk. Last night I was trying to work on an order with Mom over the phone. We are wanting to launch a very special subscription box. And we're talking about which products we want and how we're going to get them, and if we're going to get them in time to launch our box when we want to. And Scott was just in the background, just talking. And he loves my mom. Every time, oh my gosh, if he hears my mom, he's just like, "Hi, Mom." So we're just going to trim that. We're going to come in right here with some greenery. I know. I always tell him to get on a live with me because he's so chatty. And he's like, "No, I wouldn't know what to say or do." And I'm like, that is so not true. I mean, the man has never met a stranger. And you just start to allow some of the elements to mix with each other. You don't have to force it too much. I mean, you want to move your elements around each other because they'll naturally, if you have them placed correctly, they'll naturally kind of fall into where you're wanting. Oh, thanks, Anna. Hi, Audra. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for being here. We were just talking about how I wish Grammy was here because it's so quiet when I'm by myself and my husband's at work and he's actually a talker. Come in here. I'm going to come out front a little bit with this one. Get some of the taller elements to the back. So I want my berries up here. Get my berries. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you for the stars. That means so much to us. Thank you. Thank you. The funny thing is, I actually am a talker. Sometimes when I'm creating, I'm a little more quiet. So when mom's here, she watches the comments and makes sure that she's talking to everybody. And my nephew is like me. He's a talker. And I want some of this greenery to come out front, but I don't think I'm going to have space to poke it in. So I may have to pin it with a floral pin, which is totally fine. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Thank you so much. It was a really, really nice day. We had a very nice judge that did a beautiful ceremony, and he let us break the rules a little bit. We got to take off our masks. I'm going to lay this down for a second and just show you how sometimes, like, my cluster's coming apart a little bit, and I want this to go wide. You can lay that there and just come at it with a couple floral pins, and that'll secure it just fine. And I am going to dip them in some glue. And I'll go in there at an angle. It must be hitting something. There we go. Hi, Peggy. Oh, Landon's blow dry picture. My nephew's a character. What is this getting stuck on? Maybe I'll trim this pin a little bit. Ooh, what is this? Is this some kind of contest, Janet? Ooh, oh, there's a star party. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So exciting. Oh, his blow dry picture. Oh my gosh. He's such a hoot. I'm telling you, my nephew has got the best sense of humor. I know he's my nephew and I'm partial, but for real. But for real, he's a funny kid. So some of those are kind of like draping down. It's okay. Or they're going to touch the floor a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. So exciting. I want to come in with these other two cherry blossoms and bring those more to the forefront of the design. So I'm going to put this one right here. You guys, I have to learn to design without needing to see my project so that you guys can see it. Isn't that crazy? I just admire designers who can do all their things backwards. They amaze me. They amaze me. Audra, I got the rabbit at home, the at home store last year, and it was $14.99. And I ended up getting it 50% off. And I didn't design with it last year, so I had it put in a place that I was like, okay, this is one of the first things I want to do. And we're going to fill in. I mean, you can see how it has filled in really nice. It looks like he's sitting in some carrots and some wildflowers and some cherry blossoms. But I'm going to come in with some just plain green boxwoods to fill in a little bit around so you don't see the green foam. And then I also want to bring this pink egg up here to the front. Since one of the bouquets was a little bit more pink and one was a little more yellow, I split up the colors a little bit. So I put one pink over there. And now we're going to share the wealth. And I want this guy coming straight out front so you can see that cute little egg. Yeah, so Grammy and I have been brainstorming. With it being the first of the year, there were tons of ideas. So many things I want to accomplish this year. And we are definitely going to launch our subscription box this summer. And you guys will know about that plenty in advance. And I'm really wanting to start my design group, but I want to absolutely perfect a better view, better camera angle, make sure all my lighting and everything is on point. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing. That was my whole point of this design, was just to let you guys know that you can find stuff like this so many different places and zhuzh it up with some florals and greenery. I mean, honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cute. You know, I mean, oh, it's $15. It's 50% off. Okay. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, well, that needs a little something. It needs some love. He needs to be sitting in a bed of flowers and carrots. So it's kind of like a bouquet, an arrangement that you can sit on your floor, maybe in your entrance. Wouldn't that be sweet to welcome your guests? Hello. So cute. And then we got to look around, make sure we're not seeing green foam. I can always come in with my moss, and that's the last thing that I do is come in with my moss. I have moss in a couple different colors. I tend to use a brown when I'm working on a grapevine. Put that one there. And then I have, I think they call it chartreuse. That's more of a green moss. So it's fun. He's got some carrots popping out here. Got some really cute, fun, vintage looking eggs. I can't wait for us to get our shipment of these egg picks in, because these eggs are just adorable. I mean, they look like they were Mod Podged in like a cool vintage floral fabric. They're just really fun. So the cherry blossom picks and the mixed greenery we have in the shop. And I'm calling Regency tomorrow to find out where the rest of our stuff is. Because she told me on the phone last week, oh yeah, we have some of your stuff here. And I was like, can I have it? It's my stuff. Can I have it, please? And she was like, well, we usually wait until more of your stuff is in stock because we don't want to kill you on shipping. I just wanted him to look like he was just sitting in a bed of wildflowers. And see, that really didn't take long. I mean, I picked out a main flower and a mixed greenery and a couple Easter themed picks that had, some eggs, but you could do this whimsical. I just thought he looked kind of, a little bit more farmhousey. So I wanted him to be more like a wildflower, wild bunny. Thanks, Kenitha. Thanks, Penny. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Linda, I got the bunny at the at-home store. I did get it last year after Easter, and he was half off. And he was pretty plain, so we had to make him not plain. He needed some special love. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't leave him out. I mean, I added carrots and Easter eggs, but these eggs are very like farmhousey, elegant. Or no, they're more shabby chic. That's the word I was thinking of. They're more shabby chic. So I don't see why you couldn't leave it out through spring. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for having the star party for me. That was excitement. Okay. So I think he looks good. I'm going to think about this bow. I feel like I want to do something, but I want to keep this welcome thing. I may even glue the welcome at an angle so you can see it, since I have some greenery, but I'll have to think on that. I don't know about you guys, but I always have to walk away from my stuff for a little bit. And come back and like look at it again, kind of see if I'm happy with everything. And then, move some things around. See if there's something missing, stuff like that. So I'm going to call him done for right now. I'll probably walk past the craft room a couple times and look at him. Scott's always like, you left your glue pot on. And I'm like, no, leave it on. I'm thinking. And he's like, you're thinking so you need your glue pot on? And I'm like, yes, exactly. Because I might have to go in there and do something. And he's like, oh, okay. Just don't touch my glue pot. No, Kenitha, no. I do it all the time. And then sometimes when I go to photograph something, I don't know what it is. I can stare at a wreath and I can look at it from every angle. I can snip all the little threads and the mesh and you know, like you know, just really clean it up or whatever. You mean more like that, Cat? And I can stare at it and stare at it, but when I go to take a picture of it, I'll see something. Like I'll go to take the picture and then I'll go, well, that's all wonky, or that's crazy crooked, or how did I not see that? Oh, is he getting lost back there? Yep. See what I mean? Exactly. That needed that pop of orange. That carrot needed brought out front. Thanks, girl. Good eye. Good eye. Okay, guys. Well, it's dark now, so I can't go outside and break up the ice in the driveway. Gosh darn it. I guess I'll have to sit on the computer and look for more stuff that we may need to order. Plus it's probably gotten cold out there now. And Scott's off tomorrow, so I'll put him on driveway duty. Because I can't go much longer without my mom coming over. And my dog is so lonely. Is he still? Oh, yes. I don't know if you guys can see him. I put the light on you, Jack. I turned the light on you, buddy. Yeah. You want to tell everybody why you're a sad puppy? Say because I didn't get to go to doggy daycare because of the weather last week, and because my friend Teddy hasn't come to visit me because of the weather. Grammy's not here because of the weather. See, it's just a gosh darn bummer. I'm so bored. And all mommy did yesterday was clean and put away decorations. Mommy was boring yesterday. I know, buddy. All right, Catherine, you have a wonderful evening too. Thank you guys so much. I am going to get back to work. We've had several wonderful orders. I have lots of mystery boxes to put together. So if you need anything, check out the shop. And if you have any questions or requests, just message me. And hopefully next time, Grammy will be here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Was you going to lay by my feet?